have to use your authority less often. If you try to dodge having to assert your authority, you end up not only getting frustrated, but feeling like you're doing nothing but disciplining when you're not doing disciplining. You're just doing a lot of words and emotions. Authority makes you a kinder parent. It's that simple. And you have to discipline less. All right, got a lot of calls up there. Promise to get to all of you. 877-573-7825.
Do you own popular index mutual funds or ETFs? If so, you're automatically own shares of companies that conflict with your moral beliefs. Ave Maria mutual funds are managed to conform to pro-life and pro-family values.
Hello, Houston. This is Zach Allen, your local general manager here, coming live from the studio at KSHJ, AM 1430. Happy to be joining you right now. I'm with my colleague, David Magallanes. Welcome in, David.
Hey, it's great to be on with you, Zach, and great to be on with all of our listeners right now. So we've got a special promotion, special event coming up, and I can't wait to start talking about that, Zach.
Me neither, David. So thank you for joining me. I know if you're listening right now, you were just listening to Dr. Ray Guarendi through the radio or maybe through our app or maybe through our website. But on Saturday, you can come and listen to Dr. Ray live in person and with us at the Lone Star Flight Museum here in the Clear Lake area. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, I want to tell you a little bit about it. This is our summer speaker series of this 2025. We had our very first summer speaker series last year. It went very well, and we're looking forward to our event on Saturday. You only have, today and tomorrow, David, and this is the day of the event. So we've got to make our decision to get our tickets. But now we'll be on the air until about 1 o'clock. And anybody that gets their tickets between now and 1 will not only get into the event, but the first 10 callers, you can call or go online. The first 10 people to respond and get their tickets will also receive a free car wash from Dr. Gleam Car Wash. So let me tell you how you can get your tickets right now, and then we'll tell you all about the event. But if you've been hearing us on the PSAs, things like that, and you already want your tickets and you want the car wash, you want to be one of those first 10 people, you can jump in. So the phone number is 877-757-9424. That's 877-757-9424. We've got Miss Carol, our super volunteer here, ready to answer the phone for you. You can also go to grnonline.com/SSS. That's grnonline.com/SSS and get your tickets directly there. I will get an email as soon as you purchase your ticket, so we'll know. And again, first 10 people not only get to come into the event, but they also get that free car wash, and we're thankful to Dr. Gleam for that. A quick mention of all of our sponsors. We've got the Sierra Club of Houston is helping us with this event. Of course, Dr. Gleam Car Wash we mentioned. St. Joseph Productions will be there taking pictures and helping us out at the event as well. Corpus Christi Catholic Church made a sponsorship level donation. We're very, very grateful for that. And Model Up Financial Modeling and Consulting has joined just within the last couple days as a sponsor of our event. So if you're listening now and you want to sponsor, you could still do that because we'll highlight you at the event and we'll put up your information for people to find more out about you. And we're grateful for all of our sponsors, and thank you so much. David, you attended this event last year, the Summer Speaker Series, of course, with a different set of speakers. What are you looking forward to this year?
It's great to do these events for our listeners. It's a great opportunity for our listeners to get together. We get to meet our great supporters of Catholic radio, and there's a lot of things that I look forward to. So obviously, we get together with our listeners and our supporters. That's great. For $45, there's going to be food and drinks. We get to look at all the beautiful planes and everything that's at the Lone Star Flight Museum hangar. We get a presentation from Dr. Ray Guarendi. And the other really cool part about this is not only a presentation from Dr. Ray, but also a live Q&A with Dr. Ray. So if you've been listening to Catholic radio for a while, or even just now listening with at 12 noon on our station, listening to Dr. Ray is really, really uplifting. He's great. He's funny. He's got really great inspiring stories. He's got a lot of information for especially young parents, even older parents as well. about raising a family. And he's got a little bit of experience in that. He's raised 10 kids, 10 adopted kids. And so he's got a little bit of experience in that. But there's so much to offer to do this right now. So let me give the phone number, 877-757-9424, 877-757-9424, or go to the website, grnonline.com/SSS. So purchasing tickets right now, as you mentioned, Zach, will get you a free car wash. And so I've been trying to estimate, like it says here, full service car wash from Dr. Gleam. I'm thinking, I don't know, $20, $25 value for a full service car wash. And so we want to thank them for making this happen. So please take advantage, make the call, get online, go to our website and make the purchase call the phone number at 877-757-9424. Also, grnonline.com/SSS. And did I mention about the food from the Herrera Catering Company? I know the Herreras. I know that family really, really well. They make some really great food. It's coming from their Marvino's restaurant up in Cyprus, and I've been there a few times. And let me tell you, Zach, that the food is amazing. I know you got a taste of that, a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
And we enjoyed ourselves. We had a really great time. So if you're listening and you're still, kind of on the fence.
I'll leave some for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess, when you asked, what am I looking forward to? All of the above of what these events that we hold throughout the city, around the city, it's great that we can do this, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love it. All the things you mentioned, David, were fun last year. Just getting to meet so many people. I'm looking forward to re-seeing some people that I met last year. Of course, we go out to our parishes all the time, and we meet our listeners. It's great to reconnect with them at this event, this Summer Speaker Series. It's kind of a more laid back. We're hanging out, we're eating our food, we're listening to some good conversation. Dr. Ray, like you mentioned, always has so much to share about living dynamic Catholic family lives, calling us to be more disciplined in our parenting, more disciplined in our prayer lives, and living out the Catholic faith. So lots of great advice, but I do like you mentioned that live Q&A at the end will be very helpful. If you've got something on your heart, you've been thinking about maybe wanting to call into the show, but haven't done it yet, you can always just ask him in person. And Dr. Ray is very personable, and he'll be there with us early. So if you get there on time, doors open at 6:30. I would definitely recommend getting there at 6:20, so you're there when the doors open to get your food, get your drinks. Beer and wine will be available, as well as water, tea, and it's going to be a fun event. And so basically, I'm just inviting everybody to consider, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet and you're thinking about it, make that decision now, because you also get the car wash, and that's only until 1. So if you're still thinking about maybe coming, we would love to have you. We do have room for you. And it helps us plan if you get your tickets right now, because we'll know you're coming. We can plan for you and be absolutely ready. So, again, the phone number, Carol's waiting. She's got the phone just sitting there. She's ready to answer it. 877-757-9424. It's 877-757-9424. You can go to grnonline.com/SSS as well. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you might be seeing us live as well. So you can always see the information there. I believe Mr. Tim Mott has that displayed for you on the screen. So you can call in, or you can go to the website and get the tickets there. Again, it's $45 per ticket. Any ticket purchase receives a car wash until 1 o'clock. And that ticket includes getting into the Lone Star Flight Museum hangar, where there's many planes to look at, information to read. Got the histories of the planes. You can take some amazing pictures. I think that was one of my favorite parts last year, David, is seeing people taking their selfies around the different planes and what kind of planes stood out to different people. But, of course, one thing we haven't even mentioned yet about this year's event is what's on your head, David. What's on my head right now if you're looking at us on the video?
Yeah, so what happened is, Zach, I know the guy that delivered all of this GRN merchandise.
You know him pretty well, huh?
I know him pretty well. So took up a whole Sunday afternoon, which was awesome. But this is kind of an added bonus, something that, kind of came on late in the agenda. But you're going to be there with us and have the opportunity to buy some GRN merchandise. We were in Dallas just last weekend. We met over 1,000 of our closest friends that support Catholic radio. we sold a lot of GRN merchandise up in the Dallas area. So guess what? We brought it down here south to Houston, Texas. H-Town, that's what we're talking about. So now you have the opportunity to, Zach and I are wearing some hats. We've got some shirts. We've got everything that you could think of to help support Catholic radio. And also, it's all about branding. It's all about branding. We want you to buy something, wear it proudly. Wear it that, you're Catholic. Be proud, be bold, and wear that piece of Catholic, merchandise, the hats, the shirts, and help support Catholic radio. We want to get our name out there. We want to save more souls all the time. So that's one of our missions, is to save souls. So let me give the phone number, Zach, 877-757-9424, or go to the website, grnonline.com/SSS. And Zach is keeping track online. He can see when somebody makes a purchase online. He'll make that announcement and let everybody know. So yes, GRN merchandise is available at this event.
It's funny because people ask sometimes out at the parishes, do we have anything to sell? And most of the time we don't. We have free stuff to give away, prayer cards and station information, stickers that everybody, we hope, puts on their cars. But, we normally don't have anything like this to sell. But this is going to be a fun event because we do. It is our 25th anniversary. David mentioned several of the items, but we have, lots of stuff. We got T-shirts. We've got mints. You can get GRN 25th anniversary mints you can be chewing around as you're walking around town. Backpacks. We've got the canvas totes that I see all the moms carrying around. So we've got all kinds of stuff you can get to show your support for Catholic radio, the Guadalupe Radio Network. We're grateful that you listen, and we love to see our stuff out in public. It's awesome when I'm driving down the highway and see other people with our stickers on the car.
Yes.
I love to see that out there, and knowing that as a fellow member of the GRN family listening in, we're grateful for support. Even just listening is your support, but to get to meet you at one of our events would be a gift. So if you haven't already gotten your tickets, if you have already gotten your tickets, we're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you so much. But if you haven't, get your tickets today so that you can be there with us on Saturday. Dr. Ray's coming. He's going to bring his new book. He's going to be available to autograph that for you. Take some pictures. Dr. Ray, I'll tell you a funny story, David. Wyatt and I were looking for pictures of Dr. Ray. We're going to make a cardboard cutout to take around to the parishes, and we couldn't find any full-length pictures of Dr. Ray online. It's always like he's sitting, or it's just his upper torso. So we couldn't find any picture of his legs. But you can take a picture, and you'll have Dr. Ray's legs in your picture if you're standing next to him. So you could have a one-of-a-kind keepsake there, David.
That's true. So, yeah, we're excited for Dr. Ray to be coming to Houston, Texas. And he's host of The Doctor's In. Very, very popular show here, especially in the Houston area. I know there's a lot of calls from the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston. So take this opportunity to come say hello, meet him in person, shake his hand, buy his book, get his autograph, take his picture with yourself as a selfie. And also, start thinking about these questions that you may have, because, it's really great. This Q&A session, yes, the presentation is going to be great. He's going to give us and provide a lot of information, and, his funny moments of raising a family. All of that is good. But you know what? These Q&As are really, really important. I've learned that. And it's great when people come up, ask these hard questions. They ask these hard questions, and there's other people that in the audience have this same type of question. So Dr. Ray is going to be available for that. So let me give the phone number, 877-757-9424, or go to our website, grnonline.com/SSS. So what are we doing right now? So we're promoting, we're trying to inspire, we're trying to let you know that there are still tickets available, right, Zach? Tickets still available right now.
Still available, yeah.
So we're looking to sell this thing out. So please join us to make this a really great event. We were in Dallas last weekend celebrating our 25-year anniversary. So we made some friends. We made some new friends up in the Dallas area. But you know what, Zach? I was really looking forward to this event here in Houston because I want to see my old friends. I want to see my old friends that I hadn't seen in a while. Doing my business manager stuff, I don't get a chance to interact with our listeners as much as I used to. So I'm really, really looking forward to this opportunity to interact with my old friends, our listeners. Like you said, reconnect. Hey, let's get back on together and, make Guadalupe Radio Network, KSHJ AM 1430, strong for the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston. So, again, a $45 ticket, food and drinks, access into the Flight Museum hangar. Doors open at 6:30. Presentation starts at around 7, and then we have a live Q&A after that. Also, in this 1 hour right now, so roughly less than almost 32 minutes left, we're giving away a free car wash. I'm estimating, around $20, $25 value for this. So really your ticket would cost $25 maybe. And man, you're going to get food and drinks.
And you can come out with a clean car.
You can, exactly. So go to the event and then go get your car wash. And really, so at the end of the day, it's roughly a $25 cost for this whole event. And, you thank our sponsors, Dr. Gleam, and for the car wash. And so, this is really, I love when the community steps in, Zach. I love when the community says, hey, I can't do this, but I can do this for you. And we'll take it all. I mean, because all of these little pieces build the big puzzle to make this happen for you, dear listener, that we can have this Summer Speaker Series event here at the Lone Star Flight Museum. So, again, let me give the phone number one more time, 877-757-9424.
That's 877-757-9424. Miss Carol's waiting to answer your call. And we thank you again for listening in. If you're just joining us, we're talking about our Summer Speaker Series 2025 here in Houston. It is only 2 days away. This Saturday, Dr. Ray will be here with us at the Lone Star Flight Museum. We are looking forward to welcoming him. He's looking forward to being here. If you were listening a little bit earlier, just after 12, during Dr. Ray's intro, he was talking about coming down. Him and his wife are going to come down to Houston for this event. His son lives in Houston, so it's a double dose of goodness for Dr. Ray coming in for our event, getting to reconnect and have some family time. So we're looking forward to having him here. He's going to be able to enjoy himself talking with you. If you're able to get there, get his book. He can autograph it with you, take some pictures. But we have food available at this event coming from Marvino's Steakhouse, a part of Grupo Herrera. It's delicious. We got to do a tasting just a couple weeks ago. And we tasted all the food that will be there. And I guarantee you it is very, very good. You're going to want to eat some of that. You're going to want to eat all of it, but health is something to consider. So just eat what you can,
right,
and take care of yourself. But at the same time, you're going to have a fun time eating, socializing, meeting all the people that come out to support Guadalupe Radio Network here in Houston. Get to learn from Dr. Ray, and we mentioned that live Q&A at the end. So if you've got anything that you're curious about, wanting to learn more, Dr. Ray's got so much experience to share, and he loves to share personal stories to connect with questioners. So if you've got questions, it'd be a great time to bring those in. But some reasons to come to this event. One thing I'm looking forward to, Dr. Ray says that this talk that he's going to give is focused around being bold, being joyful, and to live courageously Catholic. And so I was thinking about that the last couple of weeks. I mean, we are called to live courageously Catholic now, David, because the world we live in is pretty courageously anti-Christian. Not just anti-Catholic, but pretty much anti-Christian in a lot of places in our society. And our world needs us to live courageously Catholic lives. Our world needs us to wear our crucifix on top of our shirt, to wear miraculous medals where people can see them, to pray our rosary without being shy about it. They need to be able to see these things because the world doesn't know who our God is, but we do. And if you're a listener of ours, we know that you listen. We know that your soul is being fed. I mean, that's our logo, is radio for your soul. It's not just a time killer. It's to fill your soul and help you live out this life even more courageously Catholic. And this is exactly what Dr. Ray is going to be talking about. And he gave me three things that people will be able to hear when they come to this event. So if you're watching this live right now on Facebook or Instagram or whatever else social media we're on, you might think I'm just playing on my phone, but I'm actually reading the text from Dr. Ray. So he's going to talk about standing firm in the culture that's turned against you. He's going to talk about whether you're a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, no matter what your role is in your family, family life is relevant. It's still relevant whether your kids are small, whether they're adults, whether they live with you, whether they've moved out of the house. We don't outgrow family life, and he's going to talk to us about how we can live out our faith within our family. And then he's also going to talk about recognizing what we can do personally to impart the faith into our family. So that is such a concern. So many calls we hear throughout the day on all of our shows from parents whose children have left the faith, from parents who their adult children are struggling with the faith, their own younger children. I mean, I think the average age of people leaving the faith as children is 13. I heard that on one of our shows the other day. That means they're still in our homes, but they've already stopped wanting to practice the faith. We need help to live this life out together, and part of that is living courageously Catholic, because if we try to live it, on the surface, it doesn't get passed on. So we do want to learn from Dr. Ray in that regard, and he's going to talk to us about that on Saturday. And if you want to join us, we do still have tickets available. It's only 2 days away, so maybe you've heard the PSAs, maybe you've seen us in your parish bulletin, maybe you've seen us out and about around town, and you were thinking about getting your tickets. Get your ticket right now. Get also a free car wash, so even better. Let me give you the phone number, 877-757-9424. We've sold about 20 tickets in the last 24 hours, David, but we weren't giving away car washes. But now we are. Now we're giving away car washes for the next 25 minutes, and I would love to sell some more tickets during this time so we can also give that car wash to you. Dr. Gleam gave it to us. We want to give it back to you, but you got to get your tickets, 877-757-9424. You can go online, grnonline.com/SSS. Get your tickets right there. It's very quick, very easy, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Hey, Zach, do you mind if I jump in for a minute here? This is producer Tim over in the booth.
How's it going, Tim?
Hey, I had an idea, since I can see the people that are commenting on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all that.
Very nice.
I was thinking, since we got some people that are outside of the area, let's invite everyone to call in as well. We can use that same phone number that's up on the screen right now, 877-757-9424. And whether you're coming to the event or not, you're listening right now during the noon hour, so you probably know Dr. Ray pretty well. So why don't you call in and tell us your favorite thing about listening to Dr. Ray on the air, or your favorite moment that Dr. Ray has shared. Maybe it's a piece of advice that changed your life, or maybe it's a joke that he made at your expense, or at his own expense. He's pretty good at that, too. But you can call now, 877-757-9424. Use that same number, whether you want to buy a ticket from Carol or go on the air and share with us your favorite story about Dr. Ray, 877-757-9424.
Awesome. That's a great idea, Tim. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds great. We want to hear from you, dear listeners. So the number to call is 877-757-9424. Looks like Carol just jumped on the phone, so be patient. We've got one of those fancy phones, Zach, so she can put somebody on hold and answer the second one, the third one, the fourth, and so on and so on. So anyway, please call in, 877-757-9424. So, Zach, let me ask you a couple of questions. So we still
yes, sir, I'm ready. I've got my thinking cap on.
All right, so we still have tickets available. Yes?
We do.
All right.
That was a statement.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask. So what if somebody can't make it, like, oh, man, I've got something booked. I can't get out of it. Are there other opportunities available that they can help support this event?
Yeah, so there's multiple ways. If you're a business owner, or maybe if you represent your parish, you can always become a sponsor. We've got multiple different levels. Those are all also available to be seen with the different things that come with each level on our website, grnonline.com/SSS. We've got the $500 level, $1,000 level, $2,000 level. These events are not free to put on. We do try to make the ticket prices very affordable and make a lot come with that ticket. So we feel very strong that the $45 you spend on your ticket will be more than serviced through the delicious food, the drinks, the time together, the museum, the talk, the live Q&A. We feel like that's a lot for $45, but we do have to, cover the expenses of the full event. So, sponsorships are a huge help with that. So again, just a quick shout out to our current sponsors, the Sarah Club of Houston, Dr. Gleam Car Wash, St. Joseph Productions, Corpus Christi Catholic Church, and our latest sponsor, Model Up, Financial Modeling and Consulting. we're very grateful to all of them because they stepped in to help us cover the cost of these events, right? So ticket sales, of course, help, but we do need all the help we can get. So if you're not able to attend, you can do that. Or if you know a deacon or a priest or a religious sister or religious brother that you know, maybe you know someone personally here in Houston, maybe they're visiting Houston. That happens sometimes. If you have a priest that's visiting town and they are looking for something to do on Saturday night, they're welcome to come, but we allow them to come for free. So if you want to purchase their ticket for them, you can do that on the website as well. You can purchase a ticket for priest religious that's coming to our event. And we have a few that are coming, and we've had a few seats purchased for them, so we're so grateful for that as well. It's another way you can jump in.
That sounds awesome. I know that, as we've been preparing, you've been preparing for this event. I think even this week, I think you've received 1 or 2, maybe 3 sponsorships that have come in. So, I mean, you'll take them up until even after the event. I think I would expect that as well.
Yeah. So right now, our sponsors, we've had 2 come in just this week.
Nice.
And so for events like this, we love to shout out our sponsors on the air because we're so grateful for their support. But also at the event, we'll list a slideshow that will show our sponsors and their contact. And so we're so grateful for that. But you're right. Even after the event, if somebody comes in and says, hey, I attended the event, I got a lot out of it, and I maybe I wish I had sponsored it or my company, would have loved to sponsor something like this, but we didn't think about it ahead of time. You can certainly do that after, and then we'll make sure to give you shout-outs on PSAs and things following the event. So we're so grateful for that.
Yeah, we are grateful for that. I know. So it takes a whole community. It takes a whole community to make this work. And so sponsors, listeners, attendees, we want to thank you that you're going to make this a great, great event. So the phone number to call is 877-757-9424. Go to the website as well, grnonline.com/SSS. And one thing that that you brought up that I want to point out real quick. So, all right, so we got Dr. Ray Guarendi, man. He travels all around the country and does all these presentations. And
he's TV, radio. Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's all over the place. His show is picked up all across the world, and it's really amazing. But I don't know how much his wife travels. Right? We don't know that. So guess what? Miss Guarendi's going to be there.
That's true.
If you really want to know all the details of Dr. Ray Guarendi, I would seek out his wife and go chat with her and just find out all the details about Mr. Dr. Ray Guarendi, the host of The Doctor's In. So what a great opportunity. She's going to be there. She's going to be there to support the event. She's going to be there. She's available for comments and questions, and
maybe it could be live Q&A with Dr. Ray's wife.
Exactly. So, man, what a great opportunity for them to be there as as a couple, husband and wife. What a great opportunity. I don't know how much she travels. I guess when we meet her on Saturday, we'll find out and ask her. So
yeah, we can ask.
I'm anxious about that. So, hey, did I get a chance to mention about the GRN merchandise as well? I mean, this is kind of like a really cool event. Zach had mentioned that we get a lot of questions about, hey, are y'all selling any caps, any shirts? Well, you know what? It's happening on Saturday, so we're gonna have a table set up.
And it's your one and only time.
I think so, because after this, I'm not sure where it's going, but we want to lessen the load, right? For the next guy, one of our colleagues, to come pick up the boxes. I'm not going to brag, but I did move 125 boxes. But anyway, so we want to lessen the load for our next colleague to come and pick up these boxes. So you can help us with that. This merchandise is really great. Zach and I are wearing 2 caps that are going to be available at the event at the 2025 Summer Speaker Series. So the phone number to call, 877-757-9424. We got we got about 18 minutes left. Call in or go on the website, grnonline.com/SSS. Get that free car wash. Zach, there's a stack of car washes we got to get rid of.
That's right.
Well, not get rid of, but we want to give it to you.
We want to gift them. Yeah, we want to give them out.
It's a gift. We want to give these to you. So please take advantage of this opportunity right now to call before 1 o'clock and get a full-service car wash. So, man, what a package. What a deal right now to be able to go to this event and get a car wash.
That's right. So you can come to this event, learn from Dr. Ray, and then maybe next week go to confession, clean your soul, and then drive on to the car wash, clean your car.
Wow.
What a great day. David, we just had a local celebrity step into the studio.
Okay, who's that? Who's that?
Wyatt Goolsby, executive director of this radio station, AM 1430.
I also was double as a roaming reporter sometimes.
Roman? Wow. Roman.
Roman Catholic, yeah, roaming.
Okay.
Roman Catholic, get that?
Is this the dad joke time? Is that
Probably.
segment?
I think this is the first time we've all been on the radio. Wow.
Together at the same time.
Yeah, at the same
live,
time.
Here on the air.
Wow. Awesome.
David, good to be with you. Zach, good to be with you. Yes, this is Wyatt Goolsby here with you in the studio. For those watching via video, I'm down a little bit lower in the chair just because I'm sitting in a different camera angle.
It's
so
not
for those
because
watching
you're less
via,
important.
it's not because I'm less important. Not because you guys are at a higher tier than me. It's just for those watching via video, so it actually looks halfway decent. Looks professional. But guys, listen, I've been listening to the broadcast. I'm glad you guys are doing this thing with the car wash so that people can call in. Just a little while ago, Carol, our super volunteer, she took a phone call. She's still, I think she's finishing
Looks
that
like
up
we're giving
right
away
now.
a car wash.
Yeah, exactly. So she's taking one of those phone calls. So I'm glad you guys have been really promoting this because, we've been so busy, the last couple of days trying to get everything ready for Dr. Ray. He's coming into town tomorrow, actually, going to stay for a night and then get ready for the big day on Saturday. So we're getting really excited. I think Dr. Ray even has like a relative son in Deer Park, Texas. So if I'm thinking correctly. So he was excited, renting his own car. He wants to drive around a little bit in the greater Houston area. So, there's Dr. Ray for you. He's his own man, right?
Yeah, you might see him out and about.
Yeah, you really never know. So, but I think he's excited to come. And it's been a while, I think, since Dr. Ray has come to Houston in a long time. I think he's given a speech, but it's been a while.
Yes, I mean, I don't know when the last time.
Yeah,
he
I
was
can't
here.
recall here in the greater Houston area since COVID if he's even been here. So it's been a while. So yeah, this is sort of a rare opportunity not only to come to a great event, but then to see Dr. Ray, who's a regular on our network on EWTN television as well. So.
I do want to say, I mean, I really appreciate Dr. Ray. I know he's been mentioning that he's coming on his show. He's done some PSAs to play on our radio stations over the last couple of months. He was able to come on Catholic Lunch Break with you just a couple weeks ago and talk about this event as well. So grateful to Dr. Ray for helping us to spread the word. But if you listen and you like his show, which if you listen, you probably like his show because he is funny, and the call-in questions are always very helpful. I know for me as a parent, I know anybody out there that listens in and here's the call-in questions. They don't have to be exactly what you've got going on at home, but you're probably going to be able to learn from it. That's what I'm expecting on Saturday, too, with the live Q&A. There's going to be some questions that come out that help everybody in the audience, whether you have a question to ask or not. Just being there will be a benefit to you. And also, it's going to be an opportunity to gather together. You've seen us out at your parishes, but this is a time to get together, enjoy some food, enjoy some drinks, take some pictures with these planes. You can climb up in the plane. You might get arrested, but you could do that. We wouldn't recommend it. But it's not on our agenda. But it could happen.
But Dr. Ray also was saying he loves those vintage
He did.
planes.
He said he would have loved to get into the plane. So
Right.
we had to ask him about that. But we would love to see you there with us. Again, we only have a couple of live events each year.
Right.
We've got our summer speaker series. We've got our Fishers of Men dinner. And other than that, we're out at your parishes. We come out to your festivals. We come out to your events. But we don't host too many events outside of these two big events and our small prayer breakfasts where we get together. But those are really more intimate for the local community that it's in, whether it's Katy or Spring or, the Spring Branch area. But those are more condensed. This is the whole greater Houston area. We're inviting everybody out, and we would love to see you. So right now, again, you can get a car wash on top of your ticket if you call in before 1 o'clock. So 877-757-9424. 877-757-9424. You can go online to grnonline.com/SSS. As soon as you hit purchase, and I don't know what as soon means, but right after that, I get an email notification that you got your ticket. So I'll know if you beat 1 o'clock, you'll get the car wash.
Yeah. I just want to go back to what you guys were saying earlier about how friendly Dr. Ray is, because you mentioned how funny he is, how personable he is. I think one of the other benefits of this upcoming event, like we did for the first time last year with our speakers last year, is that they were very approachable afterwards. We did a Q&A, and then we hung out and people got their book signed. We had Debbie Georgiani and Adam Bly from the Spirit World last year. This year we have Dr. Ray Guarendi. And so it's not just like, He's going to give a speech, Q&A, and then we hustle him out the door. Like they hang out.
Right.
These are personable folks. And I know Dr. Ray wants to shake people's hand. People always have some sort of question, of course, for a clinical psychologist.
Right. And sometimes we don't want to ask those in front of everybody.
Right, exactly. So I think it's going to be fun hang out afterwards, too. Like I said, I already have one friend that I think I was telling you, Zach, and she already has read one of Dr. Ray's books, and she's bringing it with her to the event just to get it signed. So,
Yeah, that's a great idea. If you have another one of his books, bring it with you.
Yeah, so I think that people are really going to enjoy that because, again, it's not like your typical thing. Like I said, it's in a really cool venue.
Yep.
We're going to have heavy appetizers, and people are going to be able to hang out and stuff, and really have fellowship too. So I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, and that food is tasty. What'd you think, Wyatt? David and I have already talked about it. What?
You went through all the food. I think it's just about holding yourself back, right? I mean, there's so much food you could really go all out if you wanted to, but pace yourself, right? Because we've got so many different times.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I think we hit a home run of all the things that are going to be available for that evening. So the venue is awesome.
Miss Carol's on the phone again.
All right.
Just so everybody knows.
All right, let me give the phone number, 877-757-9424. I know that we've been talking about this, but just to kind of add some importance to this, but, it's a great venue. If you've never been to the Lone Star Flight Museum, it's a Saturday evening, and so take your time to get to the location. And you might say, David, man, I live far or whatever, and this and that. But we're holding it. Doors open at 6:30, so you've got ample time to make it for that evening. Doors open at 6:30, so great venue. We found a great speaker, Dr. Ray Guarendi. I mean, his show is picked up by so many places. So many people are listening to that. Dr. Ray Guarendi is very personable, and yes, he's going to be available even after the Q&A. He'll be available for pictures, maybe some personal questions, signing a book. Food is going to be fantastic. I'll guarantee that.
You can guarantee that.
Food is going to be fantastic. So this is a new group. New partner that we're using for this event this year. Give them a chance. Give them a chance to wow you. So, like right now, we're trying to wow you, the venue, the speaker, and the food. I mean, and then right now we got 11 minutes left. We want to wow you and gift you with a car wash.
And I'm just going to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and your spouse likes a clean car, but you don't like standing in the 110-degree heat washing your car, this is an opportunity to get a full-service car wash, and it's for free. I mean, that's worth the ticket itself, I would say.
You just reminded me, if you haven't had a date night in a while, what a perfect opportunity for a date night, especially with Dr. Ray and his wife being there at the same time.
Well, I was going to say, and you mentioned the Flight Museum, Lone Star Flight Museum. It's like a great venue for Dr. Ray as well because he loves vintage planes, so it kind of fits with him. It's a very family-friendly place, but like I said, it's also a place you could take on a date just to walk around.
That's right.
Because we rented out one of the hangars. It's going to have, like you'd mentioned, all the vintage planes.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember last year when people got there early before the actual program started, before it starts at 7 o'clock, people got there early and just wanted to walk around. I mean, they just wanted to take some pictures. And look at the planes and stuff like that. And that was really cool, too, because they're not always open that late, but people get a chance to see it.
Right. And I know if you're not out in that area that often, it's a good opportunity to drive out and not just see the museum. You come out and see the planes, but also enjoy dinner with the heavy appetizers, enjoy some drinks, enjoy the talk, enjoy the Q&A. So it's got more than just going out just to see the planes. So I would say it's worth the trip by itself, but in this case, you get a whole lot more for your money.
I also like the part is that you're going to meet maybe some friends, some fellow Catholic friends that you hadn't seen in a while. And I love when we all hang out together and we talk about our faith. I love that. And, we do that in our parishes and stuff like this, but this is a bigger event. This is a bigger event.
Well, it's awesome to see at big events like this week because the Archdiocese is so big. We've got people coming from so many different parishes.
Right. Right. And so what a great opportunity. I mean, you're going to maybe meet some old friends, make some new friends, Catholic friends, our Catholic community coming together and helping support Guadalupe Radio Network, KSHJ AM 1430.
Yeah, just the fellowship, like I said, is always good for these kind of events. And, I just want to highlight again, we don't know how often we're hopefully we're able to do this every year. This is our second summer speaker series. We did the first one last year. I'd mentioned Debbie Georgiani and Anna Bly came to town, but one of our goals has been to try to bring Catholic speakers, more nationwide Catholic speakers to the greater Houston area. Houston's a world-class city. Why not have more world-class speakers and things like that? So we've been able to follow up here the second year, but with your support, we want to be able to do this every year. And of course, hopefully we can continue to do this at the Lone Star Flight Museum. We'll continue to get a positive response. But like I said, there's no guarantee. So this is a unique opportunity, again, to come here, Dr. Ray, who doesn't come to Houston all that often, to come to the Lone Star Flight Museum. Who knows? Maybe if we get a different speaker, it's at a different venue, you might not have this opportunity. So this is kind of a rare thing. Like I said, we're trying to make this a regular here in Houston because, it's a cool area out there in the Clear Creek area. But again, there's no guarantee. So like we've been telling people, this is, if you can make it, enjoy it. So that hopefully we can, and hopefully we can keep this going if we get a good response.
That's a great point. And also, just a couple of quick hitters, reasons that you should get some tickets. Because you got 9 minutes, you get your ticket and a car wash. So let me give you some reasons. Every ticket sold supports your local station. So you're listening in right now to AM 1430. Maybe you're in the Jersey Village area listening to FM 96.1. Maybe you're on our GRN app, but you're here in the Houston area. Your ticket to this event will support this station, which we're very grateful for. And we do a couple things throughout the year to support our station. This event, we got our Fisher's of Men dinner, and the share-a-thons. That's pretty much what we asked for support. So this is a great way to do it. But also with your ticket purchase, you're not just supporting, you also get some memories. You get to enjoy the evening with us, and that's great. We've set the price at a point where I think it's very competitive for a Saturday night out. It is an awesome date night. So for me and my wife, $90. Could we go to the movies and get some food for $9? I don't think so. I don't think we could get our tickets, get a popcorn and a drink. Even just the movies would be pushing our limit there, and certainly wouldn't have the delicious food that we're going to have available for you on Saturday. If I wanted to take out my family to the zoo, one trip to the zoo is going to be well past what I'm paying for this event. So I definitely would encourage you to think about this is a Saturday night dedicated to not just fun, but fun and learning about my faith, growing in the Catholic community. A lot of good things to offer this Saturday, and we know it will be better if you're there with us. So I want you to get your tickets. If you're thinking about it, don't think too hard. Just get the ticket. Join us on Saturday. It will speak for itself, and you'll also get a free car wash if you do it in the next 6-7 minutes. If in 15 minutes you want to get your ticket, you still should, but you're still going to have a dirty car. So you should get your ticket right now by calling in 877-757-9424. That's 877-757-9424. Miss Carol's got the line open, so she's had several calls come in, but right now the line is wide open, which means it's open for you. But if you have your phone, you can go to grnonline.com/SSS. You can get your tickets right there right away. I'll get the email right away. We'll know that you're in there for that free car wash. So grnonline.com/SSS. We're going to do the first 10 people got free car washes. We still have some to go. So we haven't had any online purchase come in, but we've had some phone calls come in. So we still have some space to go. You can jump in, 877-757-9424.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you'd mentioned the price point being $45 for a ticket or $90 for two. I think more than just the price point, Zach, it's about the value, right? What are you getting for that?
That's right.
So that's the key word is value. Like I said, you have access to a hangar, you have access to food, you're going to hear a great speaking event, and then if you call in or buy online right now, you're also getting a free car wash.
My gosh.
So it's one of those things where it's not just the price point. It is the value that we are offering, and we think we're offering a fantastic value.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, Wyatt. I do want to mention. So Wyatt and Zach, you guys are still fairly new to the Houston area, and if our dear listeners, if you haven't met Wyatt and Zach, what a great opportunity to go shake their hands, take a picture with them, let them talk to you about all these opportunities available for you, how to support Catholic radio. So there's so many ways to help us out, volunteering, sponsorship opportunities, business opportunities with your promos on the air. So if you've never met these guys, I work and see them every day. I work with them, see them every day. These guys love Catholic radio. Use this as an opportunity to not only go see Dr. Ray and enjoy the food, enjoy the venue, but also go and see Zach and Wyatt. They'll be there. I'll be there, and you'll be there to Shake their hands, take a picture, learn more about Catholic radio while you're there.
We're also grateful for all the volunteers like our super volunteer, Carol Herrera, who will be there as well. We have a lot of our whole GRN family here in the greater Houston area that are going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And in addition to that, there's another piece of information. I don't know if you want to mention this, Zach, but you're also getting this word out about another thing called the GRN Academy. So I don't want to mention too much.
Yeah, that's right.
If
Today,
they end up talking,
I haven't mentioned it. I did mention it the other day, though.
I was going to say, I don't want to give away too much. We're running out of time. But if you go to the event and end up going, people can ask Zach about what's called the GRN Academy. It's an educational program that we're working on.
Yep.
If you want to learn more about your Catholic faith, Zach, you have a lot of information about that because it's something special for people who are supporters of this radio station.
That's absolutely right. And the GRN Academy, we just started, we just announced it. It's been a lot of work, a long time in the coming, but we just announced it on Saturday last week at the GRN 25th anniversary. So if you hadn't heard about it, you're like most people because it was just announced to the people in attendance. But right now on our website, grnonline.com, there's a tab at the top, GRN Academy. If you'd like to know more about it, we're kicking it off with 5 classes first week of September. It's another way for you to learn and grow in a very personal way with several of our show hosts to kick it off. So we're looking very much forward to that. But again, last push before we go to the break. You have until 1 to get your tickets. The phones are still open. You can call 877-757-9424. Get your tickets to the Summer Speaker Series event that's this Saturday night. You can join us and also get a free car wash. You go to grnonline.com/SSS. You've still got a few minutes to go. That's 877-757-9424. David Wyatt, thank you so much for joining me on the air. God
Good to be
bless
with
you,
you, sir.
listeners.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we hope to see you on Saturday.